Hello everyone, I'm Sean, alright, and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today we've got a couple of energy drinks. Albanski Raj. Now these are from Poland. I've had a bit of a Google, I can't find a lot about them. Hello, just cutting in while I'm editing. Since I recorded this video, I found that the name of the drink, Albanski Raj, is the name of a song from a group called Gang Albani. They're a rap group from Poland, and the logo on the can is, I think, their band logo. I will link to the song in the video's description if you're interested in seeing what they're about. Cheers. Other than the fact that they're from Poland and there seems to be a few different flavours, we've got two flavours here: Mojito with 32mg caffeine per 100ml and Green Power with 48mg of caffeine per 100ml. My girlfriend picked these up from the Eastern European shop on Prescott Road. I'll put a link to the address as usual. It says serve chilled, do not mix with alcohol. They've got sugar in them, so I've not had a proper look at these. They've got 11 grams of sugar and 10.9 grams of sugar. They seem to just have the usual energy drink stuff: taurine, caffeine, colouring, vitamins, niacin, pantothenic acid, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, so just the usual B vitamins. Obviously this one's Mojito flavoured. We've had a few Mojito flavoured drinks before. The print is on a sleeve instead of printed onto the can, so what that means is that it's quite a vivid print, but it also feels quite cheap in your hand. I'm not really too sure what to say about it, but in terms of the design, there is this hooded figure along with what seems to be, I don't need to say what that seems to be. It's I wouldn't like to speculate as to necessarily what's in there. I don't want to get demonetized or anything, although even saying that will probably get the video demonetized. So that's probably about 20p we won't see that we could have had on a video. I'm just trying to see the flavour of this Green Power one, because I remember reading it, but I can't find it now. Carbonated energy drink flavoured Hemp Seed. So this one is Hemp Seed flavour, which might explain some of the references on there. I don't see what those same references have to do with mojitos, but there they are. But we'll start with the Mojito one. We've had a few European Mojito flavoured drinks before, so this will be a nice one to compare. Oh, it's green. It's a good start. Very good start. Very green. Oh, that smells a lot more minty than some of the other ones we've had. A lot more minty. Cheers. Now, it doesn't taste more minty, it tastes a lot sweeter. It's very, very sweet tasting. But it's nice. It's sweet, it's sour, it's minty. It's not as clean as, the most recent one I've had was the black sugar-free Mojito, so it's not as clean as that, but we wouldn't expect it to be. That's a strong showing. That's alright. Now, this one, it says flavoured hemp seed. I think it means hemp seed flavour or flavoured with hemp seed, but hemp seed wasn't an ingredient, so presumably just hemp seed flavoured. Now this one has a lot more caffeine per 100ml. It's got about 50 50% more caffeine. So we're looking at 120 milligrams of caffeine in the can, compared to 80 in the other one. 120 is, it's halfway between. With it being 50% more, this has exactly, it's exactly halfway between a regular can of 250ml drink and a 500ml Monster, for instance. It's between a 250ml can of Red Bull and a 500ml can of Monster. Well, that smells unpleasant. I'm not sure what hemp seed smells like. I know it can be used as a, I think it can be used as a fishing bait, but again, it's not something something I've ever used as bait. And if it is, I don't remember it having a particular smell. It smells almost like pine, like the IKEA a while ago. I don't know if they still do, but they had a pine flavoured water and a birch flavoured water in the food section at the end of the store. It smells a little bit like the pine one of those, but it smells maybe a little bit of lime as well. It's green as well, which is worth noting. Much paler green than the Mojito one. Cheers. Okay. So it tastes very sweet. It tastes very sour. It does taste of lime. It also tastes very barky, like woody. And it's got quite a bitter aftertaste. I think this is going to be an acquired taste for a lot of people. I could see myself getting it again, assuming the price isn't too bad. Again, I'm not sure what she's paid for these. If this is 60p, or maybe even up to 80p, considering it's got that extra caffeine, it could be worth it. It's got 3/4 of the caffeine of a can of Monster. 2 cans of this 500ml it's more caffeine per 100ml than something like Rain. Excuse me. So yeah, in terms of price per amount of caffeine, it'd have to be pretty expensive for it to not be worth it. If you compare it to Rockstar, 500ml can of Rockstar for £1, this would have to be, same price per amount of caffeine, it would be 75p. So if it's less than 70, if it's 75p or less, I don't think that's too bad. I've not had anything that tastes like that before. It tastes almost like if you replace the mint in the Mojito one with that IKEA pine flavoured water, but a concentrated version of it, and then added a load of sugar. I think that's the closest thing I could compare it to. If you've not had the IKEA pine flavoured water, I don't know what to tell you about this. I think the next closest thing I could compare it to isn't something I've actually tasted myself, but it's something I've smelt, in passing when I've been out and about, meeting people historically in Liverpool and other places of the country. You get whiffs of it now and then. That would be the magic tree air fresheners you get in cars, you know, the pine scented ones. It smells like how I would imagine they were to taste if they tasted how they smelt, but I imagine in reality they would just taste bitter because they're not designed to be eaten. Having said that, this does have quite a bitter aftertaste, so it could actually be quite similar. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Next time I go to that shop myself, I'll see how much it is. If it's less than 70p, I'll probably buy a few tins. I'm not even sure if I even like it, but it's nice in how different it is. We're seeing more and more mojito flavoured drinks, and you know, with the black 500ml sugar-free mojito being 65p in Tesco, this would have to be about 20p for me to want to buy any more of it. This one, if that's 50p, I'll probably buy 10 of them. If it's 60 or 70p, I'll probably buy 4 or 5, and keep them in the fridge for when, you know, I think this would be, even if it turns out I have a few more cans and I don't like it, it'd be a good sort of reset button, I think. You know, if you've had a Monster Ultra White every day for 12 days because you've just got a pack of 12 from Costco for £8, and you think, I need more energy drinks, I can't afford anything other than the Monster White again, have one of these in between and then go back to your Monster White and you'd be like, oh, this is nice again now, I've had that other one yesterday. Likewise, if you drink Sneak or G Fuel, you know, 20 days in a row of the same thing, have one of these. It's full of sugar, but have this as a reset button, and you think, oh, I'm getting a bit sick of that. Have this. It's completely different to anything you'll have had before, probably, and you know, you'll either think, yeah, that was a nice little change, or you'll think, that was disgusting, I'm looking forward to going back to my regular energy drink tomorrow. Either way, I think it would function well for that. So, yeah, have a look out for it, and let me know if you see the other flavours, because I did see a few different flavours online that I'd be interested to track down and try. But, yeah, thanks very much for joining us. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. Cheers.